The advantages of niche marketing. What is it? Why should you care? What difference can it make to you, to your life, to your business? That's what we're going to talk about today. Niche marketing is so important for every single one of us in business because it really is the thing that helps you to differentiate yourself from the competition. It's part of the process in you standing out and really making a difference out there in the world. So what is niche marketing? It's essentially a competitive strategy to help you stand out in a crowded marketplace, make what you do completely different and occupy a different space to anybody else. And a lot of people confuse niche marketing with, oh, I've got to pick a vertical. You know, a vertical is something like e-commerce businesses or corporate hospitality or restaurants or plumbers, you know, and it's not really about the industry. It's not about that kind of segmentation, we call that in marketing. Niche is a lot more nuanced than that. And a niche marketing strategy is about the people that you target. Of course it is, but it's also about the problem that you solve for those people. So there are layers to niche marketing. The problem that you solve for those people, the type of person that you solve the problem for, and also a third thing, how you actually solve the problem. This is your process. This is your unique way of bringing a solution to that specific group. So you might well focus on a certain demographic. You might focus on a certain geographic area. You might focus on a certain set of problems that you solve. And niche marketing is not single one of those things. Niche marketing is the entirety of all of them. It's the synthesis between whom you serve, the problem that you solve, and the way that you solve the problem. And that really is important to grasp. So a lot of people get confused thinking, hey, I've got to pick a niche. How on earth am I meant to do that? Well, you don't need to pick a niche. You can begin by focusing entirely on the types of people who would benefit from your service. And don't get overly fixated on, oh, it's 28-year-old female entrepreneurs in Iowa, right? Focus instead on the problem that your solution solves. How do you fix a pain, a problem, an area that somebody is struggling with? I use a really simple process called prison to paradise, where we look at the prison state that your ideal client is in right now before they've utilized your product or service, and the paradise state, the state that they are in after they have been through your process. They've had your coaching, they've experienced your wonder. Whatever it is that you're selling here, how does their life look and how is it transformed after they've been through that process? And so when you understand these reasons and transformations that you bring with what it is that you do, that's when you are some way towards really finding and honing in on what your niche is. Because remember, at the very beginning we said that what we want niche to do and be is this way of differentiating us, this way of setting us apart and making us stand out from the crowd. So that doesn't come just by picking a group of people, because anybody can pick a group of people. No, the niche is, remember, that interwoven bit of how you solve the problem for that group of people. So think about what that is for you. What is the problem? How do you solve it differently to the competitors? Because therein lies the core advantage of focusing on niche marketing in the first place. It's trying to find what your USP is, your unique selling proposition. What is it that makes you stand out from everybody else? I think it's important just to recognize and realize for a second that USP, the thing that makes you unique, often for solopreneurs, for small business owners, for online influencers and coaches, it's often us. It's you. You are the thing that makes you unique. And so we try and be the coach, the business owner, the marketer. We try and be the person that we think we need to be in that role. Hey, I'm a videographer, so therefore I must act and behave in this certain way. And actually what that does is it stops you from owning and really securing what your source of competitive advantage is, your USP, which is you. People connect to people, and people connect to you, and they want to do business with you, the person of you. And so this is why utilizing your personal brand and the personal touch, regardless of the size of business, is so critical. It's really important that you leverage that uniqueness that is inherent in all of us, regardless of the size of business. You can have 10,000 staff, or it can be just you. The process and the principle are identical. So how does niche marketing work? Well, it allows you to resonate deeply with prospective clients, with your ideal target audience. And we say target audience, it's part of the niche marketing process is identifying who that target audience is. Who is it that you can serve the best? Who is it that you can get the best results with? And never go broad, never try and serve everybody, because in serving everybody, you're not going to resonate deeply with the people that matter, with the people that you can make the biggest difference with and for. So a niche marketing approach really allows you to hone in on who that individual person is and resonate in your marketing messages with that person deeply, emotionally. It's visceral. You can feel it when we have a sense and a feeling that somebody gets us. Oh man, this person really understands me. They see me for who I am. They really appreciate and know what it feels like to be me. And so the goal of your marketing message is to really resonate deeply with target ideal clients. And how do you do that? Well, you get clear on what matters to you. You get clear on your values, you do the inner work, and then you stand in surety and certainty of who you are, why you're doing what you do, and whom you serve, and equally, whom you don't serve. The types of people that this message isn't for is just as important. When you reduce and focus in your attention on a single group with a single problem in a single way, then you truly stand out. You truly resonate. And guess what? You even resonate with the people for whom you're not even trying to resonate. So the people who aren't the target, because you're really resonating on a deep emotional level, you truly are speaking their language. You really are saying the things that resonate with them deeply. And it's that resonance that creates accord. It creates a harmony. And that harmony is the source of connection, the emotional connection that you feel when you get to know somebody, when you look them in the eyes and you make a connection and you feel like you are part of the same existence. That's the goal of your messaging. That's the goal of niche marketing. And that is what makes it so powerful when you tap in to that power of connection. Who does niche marketing work for? Well, quite frankly, it works for everybody. It works especially well for thought leaders, for coaches, consultants, personal brands, where you've got that uniqueness that you can bring into the mix. You've got the uniqueness of you. You've got the uniqueness of your team, the experts in your field that you can leverage and draw on to create that personal connection. So what are some of the benefits of niche marketing? If it isn't evident already, which it should be, and if it's not, rewind the video and start from the beginning, right? Because niche marketing really does give you that standout focus to help you serve more people, stand out from the crowd, drive more sales, get more clients, and make a bigger impact in the world and the lives of those people whom you serve. But look, quite frankly, if you don't know who these people are, how can you expect to serve them? So by not pursuing a niche marketing strategy, you're doing yourself and also your potential clients a disservice. You have a duty to serve and bring this message to the world. A niche marketing strategy gives you surety and certainty, total clarity on what you do, why you do it, and whom you serve. When you have that, think about it. You show up in a sales conversation, you show up in any arena of your business with a certain power, surety, and certainty, because you know what a difference your message and your service can bring. You know that. And so all you're doing now is you are presenting that surety and certainty to the world. There's an energy to that. So stop doing that. Stand out from the crowd. Focus on people. Focus on problems. Focus on the way that you deliver that problem. Emphasize that in your message. Emphasize that in the way that you talk, the way that you share, and the way that you speak your message out into the world. That way, you will resonate deeply, viscerally, emotionally with the right people who will be drawn to you. You'll become a magnet for the right clients because they'll feel the way that you're showing up and they will want to be part of your world so that they can experience transformation that you bring. Niche marketing allows you to have total focus, total clarity, and it allows you most of all to stand out. And in standing out, you're able to amplify your message. So how do you get started with this niche marketing approach? It's really simple. You start focusing on yourself first, your why, your brand's why, your business's why. Why are you doing what you do? What is it about what you do that's so special, that's different, and be honest and candid? And then who would benefit from that? This way you begin to identify some of those target audiences, some of those target prospective clients, and then begin to explore what those potential problems are, how you solve those problems, and identify your process, your unique process for solving those problems. Remember, it's the combination, the synthesis of these things that give you a source of sustainable competitive advantage. They allow you to be differentiated amongst the competition. They allow you to stand out. They allow you to serve more people. Why wouldn't you want to take this approach in your marketing?